Hello everyone, it's Sloth here. Today we are going into some meta decks with top Izzet Dragons decklist. And yeah, that's pretty powerful deck, very explosive, very strong, and it's so often on the ladder for a reason. So we won't go into the choices, but the overall gameplay plan is to play Goldspan Dragon. that's, that's pretty much it. You play the Goldspan Dragon and start going with all the treasures. And obviously you have multiple ways to make treasures. You have Goldspan Dragon, you have Unexpected Windfall, and also when they target Goldspan Dragon you get additional treasures, so you can go pretty ham with it, and you need to really manage your mana with this deck. Other than this, we have some demon boards, some Cinderclasm, Crash the Weak, so against this white aggro decks we are quite prepared. Other than this, it plays like a control deck, more or less, with all the draw, and Memory Deluge is very premium here, because when you hit everything, you have so much mana that you can just delve into value. So basically that's the idea. Negate is also amazing because it lets you protect the Goldspan Dragon. I added a bit more sweepers, so we are sitting at 3 Burn the House and Battle of Frost and Fire. So I feel it's pretty good overall because this card can flip into the Devils and they have haste, they have damage. Usually that's quite enough to finish the enemy, and you will see how good this mode is in one of the games. And yeah, we have double Hall of the Storm Giants in case they kill all the Goldspan Dragons. We don't hit Hullbreaker and we still need to kill them. So that's basically the deck list. Games are pretty fun, and this deck feels quite fun overall. Many people hate it because of how popular it is, but it's a control deck that has a nice aggressive gameplay to it, so if you want something controlly and also quick and also efficient to rank into the ladder, that's your champion. So enjoy the videos and don't forget, if you like the videos and if you like what we are doing here, I really appreciate every like, every comment, every subscription. So just, tune it up and you don't lose anything, and you will get all the cool decks from ladder and some historic nonsense. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's go into the games and enjoy. Okay, so for everyone that told you that Izzet Dragons is big value deck, you can show him this hand and show its tempo-based removal. Oh man, this is so horrible. Okay, much better, much better. See ya? Okay, so this hand is actually pretty good. I think it's one of the best two-landers we could hope for. So I guess we prefer Jwari. We also get good mana with the Horror of the Storm Giants. So we can maybe even double Jwari, who knows. We are second, which isn't great, but it went well so far. So I guess enemy Forters, yeah. So either Saw It Coming or Doomscar. If Doomscar, that's good for us. Okay, so what is, like, he can play Teferi next turn. And what more? Memory Deluge, but he will cast it at the end step. Honestly, I don't think we should play too quickly. So I expect Memory Deluge right now. Let's pretend we don't have anything and prepare our Jwari ink. Okay, that's fine. I don't like it, but it's fine. That's very good because it plays around our Jwari and it lets him play more stuff. Hopefully we play Jwari as a land. Oh man, like we might get Jwari ourselves, but this is a tap land, so we definitely can't wait so long. If he has it, then that's good for him. One Jwari less. Okay, so enemy went with, okay, we can trade 2 cards for 2 cards, so that's pretty good. But he's tapped out and we aren't. Oh man, I wish we had... But Saw It Coming is amazing anyway, and I think we go for this. No, land. Probably we should take the land. We risk too much if we don't hit it. So basically we make the dragon, attack, and when enemy targets it, we can counter. I would prefer to get some more value, but it is what it is. Yep, and we wouldn't hit the land. Smirk with our almighty dragon. Was this a stick? What? What is 1 mana? Oh, they have March. They can exile it. That's interesting. Okay, so they have White March. Something to keep in mind. And they have a lot of cards, so they can pretty much do it for whatever they want for 1 mana. That's pretty huge information. Okay, okay. If they don't do anything, we are super good. Oh man, yeah. It feels we are doing it. I could play Iteration, but I don't want my dragon to be vulnerable. Vanishing Verse. I guess we protect it. First, let's make a treasure. And now, saw it coming. I think we should protect the dragon. Every time they cast something, it like taxes them quite a lot, and maybe we can Jwari something. If not, we can get quite a lot of treasures. Okay, so he still has 2 mana. So I guess we should do it like this. This is so tricky. I still think that's the correct play. Okay, let's play Memory Deluge for a lot. No stick here. Oh yes, oh yes. My friend. Definitely, you can take it. You got to love the dragon. Seems pretty fine. Oh man, that was a turn. Okay, and I think we are back into value game. Enemy can play Deluge, but it means he cannot play anything on his turn. So, is it Saw It Coming? So this would be 2 mana, we cannot counter it. We could go for the Horror, but I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, so Saw It Coming? Yep. Oh! Oh, my dear friend. Oh, this must hurt. And we also get our attack for free. I wish we had 1 mana more. Then we could go for the Windfall. Jwari. It proved its value this game. So I guess we wait. And see what the enemy does. So it must be a Doomscar. Yeah, they are touching it. Touchy touchy. Farewell. I guess. Can we do anything? No, not really. Killing it doesn't matter too much. Artifacts as well, so we could play something, but we don't have anything to play. Making them pay doesn't accomplish much. Okay, we can go for the Horror of the Storm Giants. I think that's a correct play. Because then they need to keep up mana every single turn. Unless they cast Sunset Revelry, which sucks, but then we can clear it. So you know what? 3-6. Sure. I think that's good pressure. Like, this one hit doesn't do anything, but the next one is lethal, so they really need to play around it. And you know what? Saving 5 mana every turn on instance hurts a bit. And soon we will be able to play small spells along the hall, so then they really cannot tap out too much. Like, look at them, they need to hold full mana for no reason, and now we can abuse it. Because we aren't forced to attack ever. So this will be 4 damage in best case. This is 4 damage. Both can target Planewalker. I guess this is a bit better overall. And we can forter it. I don't think it matters. I don't want Crush the Weak, so let's exile it. We can get Jwari if we forter. I don't think it's worth it. So when the enemy casts his stuff, then we go for Unexpected Windfall and try to clear the hand with some garbage that we got. Like, both of them can target the hole. For 8 mana we can kill it, so I guess we take it. Let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, and what is the play? I guess now we can forter. We don't have anything better to do. It shows the enemy exactly what we are doing, that we don't have any interaction, but he's still at 5. He needs a lot of answers, and if he plays them, then it's easy for us to finish him with the whole. This is also the reason that we really want to keep up all the treasures, because at one turn, like, he needs to answer this 3 mana every single turn with his mana, so in a way those treasures are pretty much like permanent mana, because we can overload him with like spells. Okay, that's a pretty big draw. First of all, land. Lands are good. He could activate the hole, but I don't think we should attack. Like, not with the hole. This is pretty hard choice, but let's start doing something. We can use 1 treasure to cast Burn Down the House as well and still have for Jwari. Okay. Show me what you got. He definitely has something. Or he goes to 1, which is amazing. Okay, okay. So we can kill her, but then we give them as well 2 HP, which sucks a bit. I think I will go for the treasures. Discard this and start drawing. We have 8 mana, so we can still do a lot. This doesn't, it doesn't create a treasure, because it's not a target of a spell, just an ability. Oh, that's serious stuff. Okay, this hurts quite a lot. So we allow this. We cannot cast this, unfortunately, but this will be next turn play. I could kill our own Goldspan Dragon. Is it good though? It's just 2 life. And they're at 7 still. Unless they have another Emperor. A really hard choice. I think we need to do it anyway, so they don't make samurais and give us, like, give themselves some blockers.
I still have much to learn.
And let's keep the treasure.
You are not much of a roadblock.
That was intense turn. So enemy has quite a lot of cards, which is a big problem, and this Negate really destroyed us a bit. So right now he can activate his own Hall. Okay, if he goes for this, then he has only 3 mana, so if he activates the Hall, he cannot do anything. So we have 2 plans, either burn down the house and attack with everything, or go with the Fading Hope route. And we can pay for everything then. Yes, so it's 6 for activation, 1 for Fading Hope and 3 for Ward. We tap out completely though. And if it doesn't work, then we lose. Okay, I think we go with this one. And if enemy had counterspell, they would also counter the Fading Hope play. And we can foretell Demon Bolt, which maybe comes handy in some way. We'll see. Okay, that's pretty good so far. The fact that they are in play is already very good. Even if he activates the Hall, that's still 3 damage. And then he cannot Memory Deluge, which is already a win for us. Okay, so right now we definitely kill it. It prevents 8 life, which is pretty huge. So enemy is at 4 instead of 15, so yeah, pretty big difference. I wonder how many he has though. Like every march is a huge problem for us, especially that in the most important turn he can just, you know, pay a lot and heal with all the cards if he's forced to. I think he used 1 already? No, that's the first one. Life gain cards are very important right now. Farewell. That seems amazing for us. No reason not to do it. What enemy has... Like, he knows we can activate our Hall. Do we? Maybe we won. Yeah, I think we won. We have perfectly Negate. Oh man, here it comes. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in your heart? That's the moment. I won't lie, I had my doubts, but we managed to go into winning this game. I think Ward 3 is no joke. He needs 1 mana spell, so it's Fading Hope, and with our Negate he cannot do anything. Oh man, if that's a counter spell, I will cry. I will cry so much. First, make him pay, so it cannot be a counter spell. That's smart. It's 0 converted mana cost. Can you feel it? It was so freaking close. I wasn't sure if we will win. I actually thought that we are far gone, but well, it worked out really nicely. Yeah, good place. Man, I feel that we are going second like 80% of the games. It's pretty good hand though. It's well, maybe not great. We don't have quick removal. But we have burned down the house, so I'm hopeful. But if enemy gets perfect draw with mono white, we cannot keep up. So we need to take this risk. I don't want to go to 6 because it's probably not going to get better. And hopefully they have some 1 toughness creatures. Okay, let's go blue. I really like those sleeves, like with dragons, they are so cool. Okay, I'm a bit more calm right now with Cinderclasm, sure. Okay, so basically we probably go for burn down the house. On the bad side, do we really want to get flipped? It's just additional 1 damage, I guess. But let me tell you, I'm not loving it. Wow. If you are thinking longer than 5 seconds, some people just can't handle it, man. And he has a book as a pet. Like, how is it going, man, together? You can't do those things. I think we go into the night mode. Not great, but we have nothing in the graveyard, so it's just additional 1 damage. And if he plays something, it can be like removal, so wasting it doesn't seem a great idea. Overall. It's already nighttime, so we don't really need to do anything. Enemy didn't do anything as well. Okay. Sure. We don't really use our graveyard, so I think we shouldn't be super scared about this. So enemy waits until we do something. Cinderclasm. Not the card that's best for the matchup. Definitely. It's strange that he doesn't play anything at all. So I guess he's waiting with removals. Let's see when enemy will do his thing. If it gets targeted, we get the treasure. I think we go for it. Or maybe we go double dragon next turn. It might be pretty good. I think that he has a lot of removal. But we might hit something good, so let's go. And we have quite a lot of stuff that we don't really need. So Celestus, it will be so hard to squeeze it, but let's go for the land first. We probably draw another. Okay, that's better. We can discard something as well. So I think we choose a dragon, kill this, pay 2, and that's our dragon. We are discarding something, so sorry Celestus, it will be you. That's fine. So right now there's no pressure, which is pretty awesome. And we don't need to discard, because he ordered triggers wrong. Because there's nothing to kill right now. So we just get countered. That was a misplay. He gave us 1 card for free. Okay.
The essence of life is inseparable from the essence of death. Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
Okay, so what exactly are we doing? I guess attacking Professor. So yeah, I think that's the way, and we need a lot of mana to play against enemy. And now he cannot kill the Goldspan. I don't think we want to play the next one. Maybe Maybe we go for Celestus? It might be interesting. Like, we get to loot quite a lot. Man, that can be super risky. You know what? I want to do it. I'm not convinced it's the best play. That's for sure. But yeah, why not? It's also additional mana. So who knows?
You require my aid. Subservience will be.
We can get rid of one of the spiders and play another dragon, so we can kill one of the planewalkers.
Oh, there has to be an answer here.
And we also get to scry, which is pretty good. So he kills the Goldspan Dragon now? Okay. He still can use Infernal Grasp if he drew it. That's a decent draw. We can also just burn down the house and kill everything. That's also interesting line of play. If we attack, he will definitely block. So then Lorf will have to sacrifice herself. Oh man, do we go for maximum value? Or just get rid of everything? I think we invest one dragon and just kill all of the planewalkers. And with looting, so Celestus I think will be very good choice for this game. It's just one card, but it it does a lot. Okay, so Deadly Dispute again. He has quite a lot of those. Sure.
My will
Magecraft.
cannot be denied.
This hurts. So enemy is happy that he saved his planewalkers. Little did he know. And we wait with the treasures.
Be in my office.
The light is insufferable.
It will be hard to switch into nighttime. Sure, more of them. The more the merrier.
I will cull the weak.
Dragonfire. To a planewalker, that seems pretty good. So first we force enemy. I know iteration is tempting, but we don't have great mana to use it. We will kill Lorf anyway. But first I want to bait enemy. And if he double blocks, we might think about doing stuff. Oh, he just let it through. So he wants to kill us, I guess?
I return to the abyss.
Pretty interesting. I think we go for it. Okay, so what are we doing? So this is hand, I think. This is library, so we are going for the value. The mana didn't line up very well. But still, choose a dragon. We kill this. I'm not sure about the enemy play. What exactly he wants to do? Another Deadly Dispute? You had 3 already. Okay. And I will forter. Not the perfect mana, but good enough, and if he targets the Goldspan, then we get pretty good situation. Okay, it's just 2 damage, not the most. So I'm not sure about the plan, and we can heal quite a lot with Celestus. Sure. Okay, so I guess we do it now. And see if we draw into something good. Those aren't the good cards, so we dig deeper. That's pretty good. I guess we can hit more lands. Fading Hope is nice, but probably this one is better. We cannot cast it though. So is this library? Oh, I think this is like here. 6, 10. Jwari might work. Jwari might work. Or we can cycle something later. We will see. 2 mana is pretty good to have. So he's taking Lorth. Sure. Or maybe, no, he's taking Professor Onyx, I think. What? That's a strange play. So we lose 1 life. And the second one, but that's it so far. I think we should probably start healing. Foretelling isn't casting, but this is the card that I want to discard probably. So let's see what the enemy does. I want to root and start healing a bit. Take action. Land. Not exactly what we want. And this might be handy. It can kill Planewalkers, so if he plays something big like this. I'm not sure I agree with this line of play, to be honest. So yeah, this is, so it's 3 damage total. So we kill it like this. Yeah, so this is full effect, so we get damaged, so we are at 1 effectively. Yes. And I think we keep the battle. That's close. Thanks to Celestus we are alive. But what is the next play from the enemy? We need to double cast something next turn to flip into daytime. Unless enemy plays something right now, then he flips into daytime. Okay, I guess he has 4 blood on the snow in a row. Okay, only 3. He took the Eye Twitch. So we don't have any creatures anymore? Yep. Or he would kill us. So definitely taking action. Which one is better? This gives us Scry. We don't really want to kill it, to be honest. Oh man, such a hard choice. This is a sorcery speed, so it's the worst. But they are doing exactly the same thing, pretty much. I will get rid of this. Okay, that's something we want to flip. Jwari won't make a difference right now. So let's heal. It also makes for the enemy harder to play, because every time he plays 2 spells in a turn, he heals us, and he doesn't want to give us loot and heal. Wow! Wow! What a champion! What a champion! We don't have any creatures. Planewalkers, sure. Unless we want to do it. It deals damage to Planewalkers as well. So maybe let's not go too hastily. Okay. I think that was the correct choice, but we don't have enough mana. Sorry, not mana, HP. We are at 2. If we kill everything, we can kill it, but we cannot heal. That sucks. That's a pickle. And the enemy didn't double spell. He's smart. He never casts the second spell, so we don't flip. How can we heal in this deck? We that's the neat part, you don't. We can exile everything with Crush the Weak. So if we hit it, that's good. So it means that we probably don't want to cast it. Man, I shouldn't play this Jwari. If I didn't play this Jwari, I might have dig into the answers. So with this we can still play stuff. Alright, let's try. We don't have anything better than this. Spikefield Hazard. Does it save us? Man, I think it... Oh man, it's so close. It's just 1. Yeah, I don't think it does it. We switch to 3, but on the enemy turn. We can make 2 tokens, so we can block 1 spider and kill the other. So that's actually, I guess, doing it a bit. And we should do it during our turn. We are at 1. Like, can it be any closer than this? Oh no, 2, because it exiles, right? I remembered, but I forgot. Yes! 1 more HP. Do we go for this battle at all? Like, it's so clunky. So what exactly are we doing? Using the land to kill the spider. Then we are at 1. And then next turn what? If enemy double spells, maybe we go for battle. I think we get rid of this. Like, man, it sucks. It's such a great card here. Okay. Alright, it's daytime, I forgot. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff at this point. But the game ain't easy. And he can do it as an instant. Okay, that's it, I think. So freaking close. Like, we can do it, but he can sacrifice the Gust. Not in response, but now. Oh, you monster. Oh man, that was a good game, I feel. But we were behind for the full time. It felt that we always were 1 step behind of the enemy. Okay, we are going second with a lot of Jwaris, but we have some card draw, so that's pretty good. Fading Hope has to be a hero. But yeah, we don't have much removal, and by not much removal I mean we don't have any of it. So that's not great. 1 Jwari is definitely going into land. And to be perfectly honest, the second one probably should be as well. So we are against ninjas. Okay, that makes things harder. So he will have 3 mana. Which one? So I expect the 3 mana Biting Palm one to discard hand. What other than this? The Thief for the treasure sucks, but I think it's more manageable. If they spend full mana to switch, then we use Fading Hope. This will be super tricky. Oh man, that will be super close. Let's see how they... Like, against ninjas, you really want to be technical when you do things. Like, you really want to know when you are doing it. Let's pretend we don't really have much. Okay, so he cycles, which is very good for us. If this is everything he's doing, I'm super happy about it. So he has another Kaito, yep. Okay, this proved to be the perfect play so far. So I'm pretty happy about this one. We can go for Demon Board. And I think we go for Fading Hope. It slows him down quite a lot. We have 4 mana, so probably we want more removal. Because basically he doesn't have anything with haste, so we delay his full ninjutsu for 1 turn, and he needs to tap out to play something on the sorcery speed, which is not what you want. And with Demon Board and Counterspell we can make some plays next turn, like when he switches. You need to be extremely careful. Okay, nice. Oh, that's nice. You need to be extremely careful, because if he ninjutsu for 3 mana and then you target the creature that was switched, he will ninjutsu again, and then you fizzle with the spell, which super sucks. And you definitely don't want to give them this. Okay, I will go for red mana. So what exactly is the play? I do expect some ninjutsu. Probably Biting Palm. Yeah, and then they can save it. So I think this is the play. We save the draw, then he exiles Deluge, or Battle of Frost and Fire, probably Battle of Frost and Fire, but then we can dig and Demon Board can kill the ninja after it goes with the ninjutsu phase. Okay, let's see what he does. It might be Nashi. Nashi is 4 mana. Okay, that's not the worst. It's just a treasure. It's just a treasure. He has 2 ninjas, probably. So what this will be? Okay, that's smart. This way he draws cards and doesn't have to discard. So you don't want to target anything right now. So he draws 1 card and gets 1 mana. They have 4 spikes, so that's something that we need to keep in mind. If they use it, that's fine. I guess we want 1. I don't think there was a stick. Oh, that's pretty good. That is definitely pretty good. They have 1 blue mana. I still think we go for it, because we saw no stick. So that means the enemy cannot really do anything. And clearing the board and starting with all the value from the Battle and Frost of Fire, along of like Memory Deluge and things like this, is pretty good. We might hit Dragon quite easily before we go into Saga tree. So enemy has tough choice right now. He probably needs to play 2 ninjas. Oh! This seems not the card you want to play with ninjas, like, honestly. It looks good here, but it seems horrible idea, honestly. So, let's attack. And we should keep killing every ninja that we see. Like, man, this is the last card I expect in this deck. So, choose dragon, target this, pay this. Or, do we really care? Yeah, he's tapped out, so let's make sure that he doesn't have any shenanigans that he can do. Especially this can copy something, so it allows some big plays. And he doesn't have much mana, so I expect Invoke Despair again. Okay, doesn't seem to be the case. The Lord is cool, but whatever he buffs, Cinderclasm will kill everything. Because when it dies, it stops buffing and suddenly other creatures also die, so it's not really... Yeah, I think we have this game right now. I personally don't like this one at all. So, let's attack. Nothing with flying. And the best case will be Cinderclasm for 2, so with the kicker. And we have Negate open, which can be huge, and we also have Memory Deluge. And with Dragon on the board, I actually think we shouldn't tap out just to protect the Dragon, because that's our big value generation. Exactly. Even if he has another merge, he doesn't have enough cards to exile. And we get the treasure. Pretty nice. Honestly, with this, I think we go for more control. And enemy will scoop either this turn or the next one, I think. It looks very good for us. Mr. Smith. I can't say I like this deck. I like ninjas, but this choice seems super bad. I don't really like this one as well. I think you should go like Infernal Grasp or something. So that seems to be the best cards. So we get draw and removal in case he plays something next turn. Because basically you need a lot of mana, or you need to exile, like, for this deck you prefer the Blue March. It's amazing in the deck. And this one is not. Definitely is not. So I would foretell this and not play anything else. We don't need to do anything as long as the dragon is in the game.